Hello everybody. As you saw in my last video, I moved or installed a gun safe down in the shop and securely bolted it to where it's going to be real tough for anybody to break in and try to steal it. Unlike up here in my weapon room, you know, I just have these just regular cheap weapon safes up here. So where down in my shop I don't keep it a controlled environment, it's subject to temperature change and everything else, even though I have an air dryer in the safe down there. I figured I would some of my extra ammunition, and actually there's no such thing as extra ammunition, some of the too much, according to my wife, that I buy, which always makes her nervous, that if we ever had a accidental fire or the house itself ever caught on fire, she's always been concerned that the fire department would probably have to wait down the block until this room finished exploding. So to help please her, because, well, the reason being is up here, like I said, those are just fire resistant, they're by no means fireproof. My ammo locker up there is just a tin shelf. I mean, it wouldn't hold. And ammo cans on the floor. I mean, it's, when it comes to my ammunition storage, I'm extremely disorganized. Well, can't say that. I know where everything is. It's just, it's not, like I said, in the event of a fire, it's not the most ideal way to store it. So I'd been checking out some videos on YouTube and decided to break out the old seal meal here and some seal meal bags, because like I said, down there in the shop in that gun safe, which is, that one's actually fire, you can't say fireproof, they call it fireproof, but it's only fireproof up to a certain amount of time and a certain temperature rating. My ammunition is going to be exposed to all four seasons, you know, extreme cold, extreme heat. So I've been watching some videos, and I just tested one on one of these 525 round 22 bricks, and I like it. I'm not sure how I'm going to do most of my ammo, because some of my ammo is not in boxes. I don't believe that will work out. If I have to, I'll experiment, but you know, I've seen people on videos where they'll take like a box of this stuff, they'll open it up and they'll just dump it in the bag loose, and to me that's always, that looks hard to store. You can't really fit it into any type of a container, and it just doesn't look feasible to me. So these 22s here in the boxes are pretty nice. I'm thinking like my shotgun shells are the ones that are going to be a bit of an issue, because one, I don't have the boxes for them anymore, but you know, also storing them like this, I don't know if you can see that or not, in these cases are, I've never really cared for that. So what I figure I'm going to do is figure out a way to vacuum pack all but a reasonable amount of ammunition that I will leave up here. Yeah, I'm thinking like my 40 cal pistol. I don't think I've ever went out and shot more than 100 rounds in a day. And then, you know, I get back home and first thing I do is polish up the brass and reload it. My hunting rifles, my deer and elk rifles. Okay, you know, I'm sitting on a couple of 100 rounds for each of them. I'm never going to shoot that many, and I don't need 200 rounds up here. You know, I'm thinking like the 40 cal, I'll vacuum pack everything but 100 rounds. My deer rifles, I'll keep one box of target rounds and one box of hunting rounds up here. Everything else I'll vacuum pack. And, you know, so on and so forth. You know, just keep enough up here usable. Everything else I'll take down into that other gun safe for long-term storage. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do one of these bags for you, and then I'm sure once I figure out the shelves in that safe down there that you'll be able to see the final result. But I tell you what, this vacuum packing ammunition for long-term storage, I like it. And yes, my old Seal Emile, I've probably had this thing about 8 years. I bought it back when you could get them for about $30. And the seal's starting to wear out on it. That's why I got to hold down even on the hands-free part, because this seal here is wearing out. It still works, but you can't be in a hurry. Still does a darn fine job, but until this thing completely goes TU, I'm not going to replace it. Anyway, there's just an idea. I'm going to vacuum pack a few more things so I can start coming up with what size I'm going to have my shelves in that gun safe, and go from there. Thanks for watching. Okay, and real quick before I head down, call it an evening. I mean, I still got some more ammo to go. At least the stuff that's up here and cans and stuff. But anyway, been up here playing with this vacuum packer, and I'm really starting to enjoy this. I think this stuff's going to do just fine down there in the shop. I mean, it sucks the air right out of the bag. Some of them, because I don't want to puncture a bag, I leave in the, you know, like the odd 6 here, the cases or the boxes wouldn't fit inside the bag, but if I took them out of the box, they fit just fine. I really like the size of the 12 gauge at 16 rounds apiece. Like that one there is number 4 shot. There's number 8 shot. Get down here. That one's slugs. It'll hold 300 rounds on the 17, which is pretty nice. You already saw that those 425 bricks suck up really nice, and that the 40 cal, whether they're in the aftermarket cases or in the boxes, I think both of those have been reloaded. But I'm liking this. I think I'll be able to put, you know, except for what I generally use, down in that vault for long-term storage. But it's 5 o'clock in the evening, so I got to go get me a fire started down there in the wood stove and take care of the chickens. And if I got time, I'll come back up and do a little bit more. The wife, she'll be getting home, I don't know, about 6:30 or so. So anyway, with any luck, this gives you guys an idea. I know I'm going to enjoy it. Later.